Oh yeah, got another chat. I went to the Black Sabbath Museum. Where's that? Well, of course it's in Birmingham, obviously, because that's where they're from. The thing was, I was going to take the family, and I looked on the website. It's £13 each.
Wow. Did you get your precious photo?
Which is, I mean, that's more money than Black Sabbath would have had combined back in the day. It's not huge, but there was loads of interesting things there. There was lots of old pictures of Birmingham and some old footage of Birmingham, which was interesting. Lots of things not labelled though. I mean, there was pictures of Birmingham. It didn't say what it was. I think I got the impression it's not aimed at Brummies. It's international, isn't it? So it's more look how minging this town is. That's where they lived, you know. And there was a massive map on the wall, and there was sticky labels, and you could stick where you're from. So there's no point in us doing ours because obviously you can imagine Birmingham was with thousands of sticky labels, but there were everywhere in the world. There was people from Siberia right on the edge. There was people from I was going to say Sovngarde. That's in Skyrim. The place Tyr are from, the Nordic icy place. The people from everywhere, all over the world. But it was too expensive. My problem with it was Morris dancing.
Lovely.
That wasn't the problem with it. This is the other weekend. Okay. And a fire engine chasing some people with wheelbarrows. That was the other thing that was there.
That was at Black Sabbath?
No.
At the Morris dancing.
Yeah, there we go. That's the entrance. But yeah, £13 to get in. It's Birmingham.
That's Birmingham
Art Gallery.
Yeah?
Yeah. So the museum's behind it.
Yeah.
You know, there's the bridge. So the bridge is here.
Yeah.
So
who did you take?
it was just me and my dad went in because it was £13 each. So there was no way. Obviously, it was only interest to me, really. I mean, I suppose my dad was vaguely interested. Lots of videos of them talking, which we've seen. So I don't need to see them. There's lots of videos of them saying, "Yeah, it was so rough. We were so poor." As you can say, I had no shoes, but Tony had a van, and and then we had loads and loads of drugs then, and it was a disaster. That's the story of Black Sabbath. There was 8 guitars you could play, right? They're all right-handed. There's not a single left-handed guitar. I couldn't play them. They should all be left-handed, and then everyone else should know what it's like. Tony Iommi, he's left-handed.
Yeah. That seems a bit silly.
I know. This thing here, that's people's tapes. Not of bootlegs. People's tapes of copies of the albums that they've given to the museum. I think some of them were bootlegs, actually, but most of them it was just the tape of an album. So, lots of memorabilia. But things weren't labelled. So I had this idea of having the pictures with me in the background, but just looking really strange, sort of vacant, or me just sort of stepping in. But I couldn't be dad to take the bloody photos. So. I actually managed to do it there. Yeah, that's. I looked at that. Wow, it's a studio? Is it like a studio from the 70s? It's not. It's a studio from the Making 13. I think it's Geezer's studio. Well, there's actually 13 on the wall there. So although there's all this wooden stuff, you can see actually there's an Apple mat there. Obviously, they can't remember the studios from the 70s. It was very, very much geared towards the original band. Obviously, there was one mention of Tony Martin and Dio, no mention of Cozy Powell, which may or may not be controversial. But yeah, you see these cool pictures. Even my dad couldn't identify him, and he was there. You can see that's the Villa ground because it's obvious because it says Aston Villa on it. That picture looks familiar to me. I wonder if that's where Ozzy lived. Maybe. And it is interesting how kids would just play in bombed out houses that would just been left. They got left all that time. This is 50s, so it's at least 10 years later. And lots of pictures of factories.
Whoa, things were better back then.
Yeah, pictures of factories in Black Sabbath just makes me go, leave my fingers alone. And there's also the Black Sabbath Bridge, which for me seems really funny. It's got their heads on it. It's just the bridge in Broad Street. And they've just stuck a thing on it. And
is that staying there?
Yeah. It is the Black Sabbath Bridge now. How times have changed. It's also the Walk of Fame. It's like the Hollywood one with famous people. There's Roy Wood and Jeff Lynne and Tony Iommi and Ozzy and etc.
Jasper Carrot.
Yeah, there is, and UB40 people and all that, and football people and Nigel Mansell. Oh yeah, but there's the webcam of the Abbey Road crossing, and you watch it for about 2 minutes. Someone will take a picture of doing the steps. People were taking photos all the time of the Black Sabbath bridge.
The famous Black Sabbath bridge.
Yeah. Like they look like they were foreign. They'd come here especially to see the Black Sabbath bridge, like taking a picture of Big Ben or something. It's now a landmark.
It's a piece of music history.
Yeah, I thought that was amazing.
You're gonna have to put those on the video now.
Yeah, I'll put them up as we. Yeah. Ooh. And I bought a mug because there's nothing else to buy. All the T-shirts were small, and I didn't like them. I wanted one. I mean, it's usually pictures of them, or I just want something like an actual good piece of art that's something to do with Black Sabbath. Would be nice. I mean, just the first album cover, that would be great. I'd go with that. Or even the whole T-shirt is covered with the picture or something like that. That would look quite good, but there was nothing like that. It's, like Master Reality album cover and things like that, which don't look very good.
Dun, dun, dun. So I bought some records because I got a record player for my birthday.
Hey.
And there's Black Sabbath there. There's Black Sabbath, Sabracadabra.
Bloody Sabbath.
Sorry, Sabbath Bloody Sabbath. What else have I got? I think that's it for Black Sabbath. And then I've got a few CD albums. And Sarah says, why have you got Black Sabbath albums here? You don't like Black Sabbath.
What, she didn't know you liked Black Sabbath?
She doesn't know me at all. We've got married.
Hang on a minute.
I mean, they were just top of the pile sort of thing.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah. I mean,
Of course.
I've never seen that.
Oh, yeah.
Now, you think about that. I imagine there'll be people watching who are older than us don't even believe I'm saying that. Because surely that must be the most familiar one.
Yeah.
Sgt. Pepper or something, So, yeah, I don't know what that is. There's another unfamous album as well. Well, it's a difficult question, but does this sound any better? Or sound different?
It does actually sound different, but you got to remember it's on a record player that might not be the best record player in the world.
I thought you had the lyrics there.
I think it's on the sleeve.
Oh, because I've got a poster of that with the lyrics in the black there. I thought that was the inside cover.
Definitely, I mean, it definitely makes the artwork work.
Yes, you're right, yeah. There's Jimmy Page at the bottom there climbing the rocks. And there's Gandalf. Definitely Gandalf. And, oh yeah, this is a good one to have. Head one.
I've got Lead 2's actually on the record player.
Ah. And
The Hive Mind.
one of the worst album covers ever. People were arguing, saying, "What's wrong with it? They're naked. Looks terrible. It's like, and they're like a three-headed monster."
People will now be going, hang on, someone's got an ELP album.
It's the
Just
best
wait.
ELP album. Very, very good album. But it makes me think of the three-headed monster in Holy Grail. I'm afraid I'll have to kill you then. Tarkus. No, I like that. I like this stuff. I don't think the inside thing is that good with all the different ones, the Manticore and stuff. But I think the Tarkus, or even maybe like that. I do like that. But all the stuff inside is terrible.
Yeah, that is awful.
Yeah. Pictures and exhibition. I'm not. Yeah, as a cover. Yeah. However,
I mean, that is an awesome cover, isn't it?
I've got a painting of this.
Oh, yeah.
That my nan painted. It's a huge thing. I need to dig it out actually. Yeah, that's the best cover. Did you know? No one's even today. No one's managed to identify the woman.
Who that is?
They've never tracked her down. Yeah. Mill. That's also a great cover.
That is a great cover.
Yeah, and obviously with the back as well. That really works. And they had to ruin it with a silly inside cover picture, which is just silly. But the remastered CD has a different picture actually. And it's a strange picture of Sabbath. They look very sort of bohemian, which is not the way you think of Sabbath. And the wall.
Is there anybody in there?
And all the things inside, like the walking bottom.
Dun, 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 dun.
Roger Waters went through a change. You know, between I mean, even between Wish You Were Here and The Wall, he went from having to get Roy Harper to sing a song for him because he wasn't even sure he could do it, to "Hey you!"
Well, I thought that
understanding of Harold's voice.
I thought he thought he could actually get Roy Harper's part if he was given enough time. He was actually I don't think he wanted to get Roy Harper to do it.
Oh, I thought he subsequently said that now.
Ah, maybe.
Maybe I can't remember.
Maybe.
Let us know.
Yeah.
Do the facts.